Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ni no Kuni. I am Ep2Pt1 Red Mage, this is Weird Bias aka Bacon, and Oliver just cast Gateway.
Man, this is pretty awesome.
Don't you love the loading screens in this game? I just think they're so chill and nice. And let's pick up where we left off.
I just want to know what it is, but it'll be answered.
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last! But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk! Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh? Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Huh? Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
Oh man, we're gonna learn about the battle system.
Come on!
Oh man.
This is what all battles look like in Ni no Kuni. And of course, because it's a children's game, Drippy is going to explain every single aspect. The green is HP, you know what it does. The blue is MP, you know what that does.
Help, I've never played an RPG before.
You don't actually need anything to see the enemy's health, which is a good thing. All of your commands are controlled by speech bubbles that you can either control by pressing left or right on the D-pad or pressing L2 or R2 to scroll through them. Drippy is only going to let us attack right now, though. So we're going to walk up and hit this rough with a stick. So we're going to beat the shit out of a dog with a stick. This is Oliver's first instinct. The little green thing that dropped out of the rough is a glim. Those randomly pop out. You can either get green ones or blue ones or gold ones, but we'll talk about those later.
Awesome.
And they are really, really useful, and you can get an achievement for picking up 2,000 of them. But that takes a while.
So you do have control over Oliver a little bit. Like
a little bit. You can run around, but when you tell him to attack, he'll attack 3 times while the timer goes up.
I see.
Or you can cancel it.
Proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Ding Dong Dell is a silly name for a town.
Oh, that's a
Wouldn't...
town name? What?
Yeah. It's the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell. Here's the world map. You know what RPGs are. There is something really great about this that you'll learn in a minute. It'll tell you, but I'll explain it.
When it actually comes up? Okay.
Yeah. Monsters will rush you on the map. You can sneak up behind them. They can sneak up behind you. I'll show that off in a bit. And he gave us three loaves of bread. Also, I love the concept that Drippy is like, well, you're hardly gonna squeeze a spell that transports you to another universe out of that little stick that you have.
Just what kind of qualities do you need in a magic wand exactly?
Yeah, right? Like I can I can travel to another world, but I can't shoot a fireball. Okay, here it is. Did you know that you can use the right stick to move the map?
Oh man.
In this world. You can't do it in the other world. The camera's locked in the other world. In Motorville.
This is magical. There truly is a magic
right?
kingdom.
I turned on vibration because it's more fun for me.
Aww.
You viewers at home are just gonna have to imagine.
Just every time you know there's gonna be one go. Vrr, vrr, vrr.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Oh man. This is a key part of the game right here. Fixing people of their brokenheartedness. But we will not be able to do that yet. We are actually going to have to go to the woods north of here. It's the deep dark wood, actually. And we're gonna have to talk to old Tree Face.
Tree Face.
The loading screens are actually like spells that you encounter throughout the game, like how you would do the spells. It doesn't ever say it within the actual game, but the way Oliver casts the spells is like if you guys are reading the Wizard's Companion, it's the black line first and the red line second. And when you do that in the air, it does whatever spell you want it to do. And we just beat up a minor bird.
Oliver, you're sweating too hard from beating up a bird.
I feel really guilty at this point in the game because I'm just beating up little animals with a stick.
Come on.
Give me a sword or something so at least I feel a little bit noble.
Come on, man.
Allow me to cast some spells.
Yeah, magic would make this so much more fantasy-esque as opposed to little boy being a turd.
What's this?
Sleepy fowl. I don't think I show off any of the other mechanics of fighting yet. It's literally just hit X.
Is there a need to?
That's kind of the problem that people have with this game in terms of repetitiveness and gameplay. But I don't care at all. I find it really enjoyable to just sit back and watch someone beat the shit out of someone.
To watch a little boy.
Oh, we just
hit
we just snuck up on this bartender.
Let's do it!
So he's going to be facing backwards, so we'll get the first hit on him. It's basically preemptive striking him.
Nice.
And you get critical hits every now and then. It'll just say nice, and you get a higher chance of getting glims out of monsters when you get a critical hit.
Yeah, right on. At least there's some reward to that. So it's not just, hey, the battle's almost done quicker.
There are a ton. Oh, roughs. Roughs just go straight. There are a few enemies that if they see you, they will go in a straight path to wherever you were. So they're really easily avoided.
Why would they do that?
I could go into the elemental weaknesses of all of the animals, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Oh man. See, all the people in the thread were talking about how good this game looks, and I'm just like, we're not to the other world yet.
Honestly, this is so nice. Oh, so beautiful.
It's so everything about this game is gorgeous.
Like that world map. Oh, so good.
You like it?
Yeah, I actually quite like the design.
Okay. Those little things are waystones. You save your progress. Anytime you run into them, though, they will completely heal your HP and MP. You don't have to save at them either. So that's good.
Yeah, that's become sort of the standard for JRPGs in the last little bit.
Check it out! Check it out! Check it out! I'm totally gonna save on screen.
8-bit. 8-bit, 8-bit, 8-bit. All your LP credit is gone.
I had to show off the save screen. It's very important. And we're following Drippy right now. I wonder who he is going to bring us to talk to. Let's walk through water. Fun fact, if you stand in water and let Oliver go idle, he'll check his shoes and be like,
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it, did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah! Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
Alright, so remember when I said that this game is like another game?
Yeah.
That game is Pokemon. This is a Pokemon game.
How poke is the Mons? Exactly.
You can get a trophy for catching them all.
Aww. That makes sense. It reminds me of Shin Megami Tensei games as well. Familiars
All
instead
right.
of demons.
Alright, so we're gonna cast Form Familiar. Oh, and when he said the monsters get bigger and meaner, they don't really get bigger.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Okay.
That thing is so
So-
cute.
Right? That familiar, that is a species called a mite. It is from the Millite genus. And we're gonna name it Blip, because when I first played this game, I named my first familiar Blip. And I thought it was a cute little name for him. Wouldn't
For a
wouldn't
mite,
you
I think
agree?
that's an appropriate name.
Yeah.
Also, if Old Father Oak has like a duck beak and it's bothering the hell out of me.
The great Ducku tree.
Exactly.
I love that this is the one game that actually recognizes what healing spells do. It's like if you get the shit beaten out of you, just catch this. It's fine. And then we learn how to cast an actual fireball. Good thing we have a stick.
So is this just like, you know, Old Father Oak like peeling off his bark and handing it to Ollie and saying, here's a page of the Wizard's Companion.
No, he like has pieces of the Wizard's Companion among a bunch of other things, just kind of in his branches. He's a pretty big tree.
Pair of shoes, bike maybe thrown up there.
He gives you other items later.
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
The cutest thing ever. I swear to God, Blip is adorable. So these are teeny boppers.
Oh my god. That name.
All of the enemies in the game have really cute names. Okay, when you first start a battle, you can press, you know, the same thing you would do to select spells, left or right, or R2, L2, to select who you want to go out. You either are going to send out your first familiar, you can get more familiars later. You can have up to 3. The little yellow circle around him is his stamina gauge, and when that runs out, he can stay out on the field after his stamina gauge runs out, but he will not do any more than 1 damage ever. And he will miss most of his attacks.
Really? Wow.
And if you notice, all the monsters so far have had little icons next to their names. That is their celestial sign. Different celestial signs mean different things. The sun sign means that they get a +5 resistant to fire type attacks, and they're resistant to sleep as a status ailment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And our mite in particular is resistant to both poison and curses, but we'll get into that later.
You're gonna stop talking, Drippy? Really?
Alright, we're gonna use Blip's skill, which is this. It does damage to everything on the field.
That was
and one
good.
of them was a critical hit. And then basically we're just gonna... Actually, no, we're gonna bring back Oliver and cast Fireball and kill the hell out of one of them.
Oh man, that was like twice his HP probably.
Yeah. Actually, no, it was like half about. They have about 30 HP at this point in the game. Alright, so we won our first fight with our first familiar. And he's gonna level up.
Already? Nice.
You level up quick early in the game.
Ah, that's a good thing.
But later it gets much harder to level up. But I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. Alright, so he jumps back into our chest. That's good.
That was kind of creepy, but okay.
Okay, we're getting new menu options. We're unlocking these menu options really kind of quick. You can feed your familiars candies and flan and pie, and then they'll love you more.
Will they fight better if they love you more?
When you feed them certain things, they gain points in X stat.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that off in the next video. But for now, we are going to have the Great Duku Tree tell us that, hey man, 2 of the pages that we need, cast or take heart and give heart, are stuck up in his branches. And it seems the guardian of the forest is not really sticking to his duties. So we have to go find him and help him out. By kicking his ass.
I think it's most appropriate to do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's been Oliver's approach to everything else he has encountered in this world thus far.
A problem presents itself. Use stick.
I'm gonna hit him with a stick. Oh wait, now I have a little dude with a sword. I'm gonna hit him with a little dude with a sword.
I'm gonna think about hitting you with a stick, and then my little guy over here, Blip, he's gonna hit you with a sword. That's gonna be awesome.
Like, that's all that goes on in Ollie's mind. It's just... If you think about it, he'll do it. I'm really thinking about hitting you with a stick. And then your familiar does the equivalent of that.
So he was thinking about hitting himself when Blip showed up?
Maybe. Maybe he's like, I've been so dumb this whole time. Why did I come to this world? This woods is so scary. Oh gosh. Oh jeepers.
This thing's probably gonna kill me. Whack.
This is definitely not Nito.
Jeepers.
Alright, we finally unlocked more menu stuff. Great.